Hello, my name is John Monger, Director of the County's Department of Environmental Protection. I'm standing at the entrance to the county's transfer station and recycling center. This terrific 84-acre property in Durwood is near the intersection of Shady Grove Road and 355, and it's where the county's recyclables are brought to be sorted, marketed, and sent on for recycling, and where trash is brought to be sent on for disposal as well. This facility has been serving our growing county with exceptional trash and recycling services for more than 40 years. And we've made upgrades through the years and are planning to revamp and modernize the recycling center to make it even more efficient. These upgrades are part of our county's plans to aim for zero waste, our strategic plan to reuse and recycle more, while managing our waste in the most efficient, environmentally friendly, and sustainable way possible. And this is also part of our county's aggressive climate goals to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 80% by 2027 and 100% by 2035. So as we look ahead to our work coming in 2024, we also want to share some highlights from the past year as we work together with all of you to protect and improve our environment and our communities.
We recently learned that Montgomery County's community-wide greenhouse gas emissions decreased by 30% between 2005 and 2020. This is in part due to our efforts to make buildings and transportation more efficient. This is great news, but we still have a long way to go to reach the county's climate goals. DEP's Energy Climate and Compliance Division is working with building owners and managers throughout the county to learn about the new Building Energy Performance Standards law.
We're going to take the lead on this. The Building Energy Performance Standards address existing buildings, and it is truly a monumental step in reaching our goals.
Since the BEPS law took effect in 2022, DEP has been gearing up for the tracking of energy use and planning for energy improvements that will take place in over 1,900 buildings countywide.
In 2023, DEP hit a milestone hosting the 10th Annual Energy Summit in Silver Spring. For the last 10 years, this summit has brought county leaders, innovators, and the public together for meaningful discussions and understanding about the latest trends in commercial and residential energy efficiency and renewable energy.
We also updated our laws so that the Green Band can expand their good work to include resiliency, recognizing that we are in a climate crisis.
The 2024 Energy Summit is taking place on April 15 and 16. Check out our website for more information and make sure to save the date.
The county has an ambitious goal that by 2035, 100% of on-road transportation will be powered by zero-emission technologies like this county electric vehicle used at the transfer station. That's why we're making it easier for members of our community to drive their own EVs through programs like the EV Purchasing Co-op. Montgomery County is excited to work with local auto dealers to enhance the EV purchasing experience. These dealers are instrumental to increasing EV adoption. Now we have more than 8 dealers who are offering new incentives every month for Montgomery County residents, making it easier and more affordable than ever to go electric.
Because lighting accounts for about 12% of utility bills, we are happy to see more and more people using LED light bulbs and recycling their compact fluorescent bulbs right. Since CFLs contain mercury, they are considered a hazardous waste and need to be recycled properly. In 2023, we helped residents recycle over 3,000 bulbs through our light bulb exchanges at libraries, senior centers, and community events. The website, Montgomery Energy Connection, continues to educate community members about using less energy at home, switching to renewable energy options, and learning about ways to pay for upgrades. So, when people make the switch from gas to electric stoves or electric water heaters, make sure to have those appliances brought right here to the transfer station for scrap metal recycling. Let's all recycle right.
In October, the county executive signed a new law to address the negative impacts of gas-powered leaf blowers on workers and our environment. Leaf blowers are notorious for the pollutants inhaled by users and the low-frequency sounds that penetrate through walls and have negative effects on cardiovascular and nervous systems. Starting July 1st, 2025, the use of handheld, backpack, and walk-behind gas leaf blowers will not be allowed in Montgomery County. The benefits will be felt for community health, along with the cost savings of using electric equipment. To facilitate the transition for contractors and residents who have not yet made the transition to electric leaf blowers, DEP will unveil a rebate program in 2024, along with education on maximizing the efficiency of battery-powered equipment.
We are seeing more flooding in the county due to climate change and our aging stormwater drainage infrastructure. The situation will likely get worse as our climate continues to evolve. DEP is leading a comprehensive flood management plan to identify flood risks in the county and identify policies, programs, and projects to reduce the flooding risk. We are actively working to reduce or prevent flood damage and accidents with newly installed flood sensors, which are part of the county's early flood warning system. In April of last year, we marked Maryland Flood Awareness Month by completing the installation of certified flood sensors. The sensors are in flood-prone areas and will enhance our county's emergency response efforts.
In 2023, DEP inspected more than 10,000 stormwater management practices and maintained 6,000 stormwater practices, including green streets in our neighborhoods and green roofs and bioretention at our public buildings. This ensures that these important infrastructure investments continue to protect our streams and watersheds from the pollutants that flow from properties and roads during rainfall events. We removed tons of sediment from our stormwater ponds this year. These ponds are the first line of defense in catching sediment and runoff pollutants to keep it out of our streams. More than 2,800 dump truck loads of this sediment were dredged this year. We are also using innovative pipe repair technology to address aging, corroded, corrugated metal pipes in our stormwater structures, extending their life without disrupting roads, parking, and neighborhoods from major pipe repairs. And we are working with homeowners to maintain stormwater practices on private property.
Our outreach programs to reduce stormwater pollution and improve the health of our streams are known as Clean Water Montgomery. These programs help us all think more critically about protecting and revitalizing our streams. Each year, we award hundreds of thousands of dollars to nonprofit organizations to help take meaningful steps to protect our water quality and enhance our communities. 2023 was a milestone year for us as we funded our 100th grant. Since 2014, we've provided over $4.5 million to our local nonprofits for water quality improvement projects. By supporting projects that address stormwater runoff and pollution, promote education, and foster stewardship, we are partnering with and empowering local organizations to play a crucial role in restoring and maintaining the health of our waterways.
In 2023, DEP led many projects to manage and reduce stormwater runoff through a combination of incentive and outreach projects using the Rainscapes approach. Our Rainscapes Rewards rebates funded 141 retrofit projects designed to treat stormwater runoff from private properties in all 8 of our major watersheds. These projects demonstrate the commitment of residents to participate in cleaning up their stormwater before it leaves their property. Projects include conservation landscapes, permeable pavers, rain gardens, cisterns, and rain barrels. In addition, our partnership with Montgomery County Public Schools grew in 2023. More than 1,800 native plants were grown through the Rainscapes Growing Program by Montgomery County Public High School students in environmental and horticulture classes. And in November, DEP partnered with MCPS for the first ever Student Environment Volunteer Day, which celebrated sustainability and water quality and highlighted careers in the environment. DEP staff, contractors, and Montgomery County Parks worked with high school students from throughout the county to plant native trees, native shrubs, and native perennial plants at Gaithersburg High School's green stormwater management facilities.
In April, our Tree Montgomery program planted its 10,000th tree, and since then we've planted 1,000 more, making the total number of trees planted in the Tree Montgomery program 11,000. The program plants free shade trees across Montgomery County. In 2023, the Tree Montgomery program took part in the state's 5 Million Trees initiative, plant shade trees on school property in urban areas with low income and high unemployment. By this April, DEP will have planted over 1,400 trees as part of this statewide program. Next time you go to the transfer station, check out the new trees DEP planted to add shade, beauty, and celebrate the facility's 40th year anniversary.
In
2023, we expanded the materials we accept for reuse and recycling. We are now accepting durable medical goods, such as wheelchairs, walkers, even hospital beds that are refurbished and reused by people within our community. The public can even bring their own mattresses and box springs to be recycled. Since we started the program in May, more than 230 tons of mattresses and box springs have been recycled, not thrown in the trash. We've expanded our list of electronics accepted for recycling. Now, people can bring their old audio and video tapes, empty print ink cartridges, and handheld electronic tools to the transfer station to be recycled. And don't forget, you can still recycle your books and bicycles. And we've kept more than 120 tons of tires from being thrown into the trash as part of our scrap tire recycling programs.
From the transfer station to homes and businesses, DEP is helping people reduce waste and recycle more across the county. Our award-winning commercial food scraps recycling program, which helps businesses and organizations separate and recycle food scraps for composting or anaerobic digestion, continues to grow, and in 2023 collected well over 810,000 pounds of food scraps that would have otherwise gone into the trash. And from businesses to homes, we're currently piloting a single-family residential food scraps recycling program. Almost 1,500 homes in parts of Silver Spring, Potomac, and Bethesda are participating and have recycled nearly 900,000 pounds of food scraps.
As we look for ways to reduce the amount of waste going to disposal facilities, DEP is also working with community members to use rodent-proof compost bins to recycle certain types of food scraps in their backyards. We also continue to distribute yard trim compost bins for composting grass clippings, leaves, and garden trimmings. In 2023, we have distributed well over 4,100 of these yard trim compost bins to residents. DEP also collected nearly 60,000 tons of yard trim last year and sold 650,000 bags of leaf grow, which is the beneficial soil amendment made from the grass and leaves we collected. To meet the county's zero waste and climate action goals, DEP continues the Food is Too Good to Waste education campaign with ideas on preventing food waste. At the same time, we are collaborating with our Edible Food Recovery Working Group to develop recommendations to increase edible food donations and redistribute it to help address food insecurity in the county. While reducing waste, these efforts also help to fight climate change.
Montgomery County is one of the most diverse counties in the country. Here at DEP, we are committed to ensuring all community members have a voice. It's critical that we strive to reach every member of our community, no matter what language they speak. Everyone needs to be part of the solution for us to reach our climate goals and improve our air, land, and water. In 2023, we started our frontline community conversations to engage with more community members in every corner of the county.
And so this is also one of the areas we focus on our cleanup.
Yep, I can see that.
We are meeting people where they live and work, listening to them and working together to find solutions to environmental concerns. We are translating our information into various languages, and we are using all available tools to share our messages to all audiences through in-person meetings, our website, social media, our newsletters, and in the news.
Today is America Recycles Day, and we are live at the Montgomery County Transfer Station here in Durwood, Maryland. And the Department of Environmental Protection is reminding residents that they are expanding, adding what you can recycle. For example, did you know you can now recycle your flat screen TVs? Pretty neat. John Monger, the director of the department, is standing over here with some more items.
The more people we reach and know what we are doing, the more we can all make a difference.
That is a great list of accomplishments and priorities, and I want to say a huge thanks to our terrific team here at DEP. This is just a fraction, though, of the work taking place throughout DEP, where we're all working to advance our mission to enhance the quality of life in our community by protecting and improving Montgomery County's air, water, and land. So as we look to 2024, we want to continue to build on all this work with all of the members of our community to clean our air, our water, and to reduce, reuse, and recycle even more. We've got a lot going on this year at DEP, so stay tuned and follow us on social media. And I want to thank everyone in particular, our partners, our students, our seniors, our businesses, our volunteers, and all of the Montgomery County community members who protect and improve our natural environment through your actions every single day. Your passion, your commitment, and your involvement are what make Montgomery County such a strong and vibrant place. Together, we are working to make our county a greener and cleaner place to live, work, and play. We are your Montgomery County Department of Environmental Protection.